Hi everyone and welcome back to my morning report analysis videos on Friday the 5th of October with me, Rich Permac, analyst at Hantec Markets. Let's look at cable, which has actually been sort of relatively improving. We've seen that cable sold off earlier on in the week, but look at that bull candle yesterday. It actually unwound the entirety of the previous day's sell-off, which is important actually because that previous day's sell-off came with a really strong dollar move, and the rebound has unwound that move and has actually continued higher today to an extent, and sterling is outperforming across the majors today. 15 pips up on against the dollar, which is generally a strengthening currency today. So that's an impressive performance so far, but it's still just testing this downtrend. The other fact is that the resistance overhead between 30 big figure and 30.55 is still a factor. We had that early doors today. Rally sort of failed around that 30.55 level. I'll zoom out, you can see that as an old pivot. That old pivot of 30.55 came back in as resistance again early today. Now, how the market reacts here is important. You've got payrolls, but you look at these momentum indicators, they're not really negatively configured, are they? RSI is around 50. MACD lines are sort of flattening off around neutral. The only real sort of worry is the stochastics, which is negatively configured, but they are settling. So this is sort of coming into this payrolls report, and it'll be interesting to see how cable reacts, because obviously sterling, as I said, is performing better than certainly against the euro for the dollar. So it is an impressive sort of attempt at the bulls to fight back on sterling dollar. However, does need to see sort of probably a neutral payrolls report, should we say, or an inline payrolls report to really sort of maintain this recovery in sterling. Any strength of this payrolls report, I think, is going to be dollar negative and drag sterling back lower. Move below 29.20, which was yesterday's low, would sort of reopen 28 big figure again. But as I said, a close above 30.55 would be strong. Above 31.10, which was the spike high from earlier this week, again would actually be a very strong move and a very encouraging move for a sterling recovery. So it's on the brink at the moment, and it's waiting, I think, for this payrolls report. So I wish you good luck in your trading today.